Okay, let's talk about something that's been all over the internet. You've probably seen it. Google is offering a free course on AI, and the hype is, well, it's huge. We're hearing about cutting edge knowledge, learning from the best in the business, all for $0. So, what's the real story here? I mean, headlines like this are everywhere, right? Learn AI from Google, get a certificate, get free swag. It's a really, really tempting offer, especially if you're trying to break into the AI field. I mean, free education and a Google hoodie? Where do I sign up? And that's the big question, isn't it? Whenever an offer seems this good, you kind of have to wonder, what's the catch? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull back the curtain, get past all the marketing buzz, and look at the actual facts so you can decide if this course is really the right move for you. So, first things first, yes, the course is absolutely real. It's officially called the 5-Day AI Agents Intensive. It's a live online training program, and it's hosted by folks at Google. And most importantly, yes, it is 100% free to register and participate. But this isn't just some casual webinar you pop into. We're talking about a structured 5-day program running from November 10th to the 14th. It's really designed for people who already have some basics down, like Python, and are ready to get their hands dirty with tools like Google AI Studio and Kaggle Notebooks. And, looking at the curriculum, this is not just theory. It lays out a really clear, practical path. You start with the fundamentals of AI agents, which, are basically these smart programs that can perform complex tasks all on their own. And then, day by day, you build on that, learning how to manage their memory, check for quality, and finally, actually deploy a production-ready agent. It's a real hands-on journey. All right, let's get to the part that has everybody buzzing, the free stuff. Is Google really just mailing out boxes of merch to everyone who signs up? Because this has been one of the biggest pieces of hype around this whole thing. And here's where we start to see that gap between the promise and the reality. While a lot of the promotions make it sound like a universal giveaway, the official description tells a very different story. The swag isn't for just completing the course, it's a prize for winning the final project. Now just let that sink in for a second. Out of what could be hundreds of thousands of learners from all over the world, only 10 people are going to get the Kaggle merchandise. The top 10 performers. So that makes it less of a freebie and more of a really, really competitive award. And to give this a little more context, this isn't just about this one course. As some folks over on Reddit have pointed out, Google actually stopped its wider program of sending out swag for professional certifications a while back, citing environmental reasons. So this shift to a competitive prize model, it kind of fits into a larger trend for the company. Okay, so the swag is for the top 10. What about the other big promise, the certificate? What kind of credential do you actually get to walk away with after these 5 days of intense learning? So what every single person who finishes the course and the final project gets is a completion badge. This is a digital credential that actually lives on your Kaggle profile. And if you don't know, Kaggle is a massive online community for data scientists and AI folks. So having that badge there is a fantastic way to show that community you took the initiative. And this is a really important distinction to make. The Kaggle completion badge, it's great. It's awesome recognition for this specific course, but it's different from a formal Google Career Certificate. Those are the ones you earn from longer paid programs, like the Google AI Essentials course. Think of those as the more in-depth, formal credentials you'd put front and center on your resume. Okay, so now that we've cleared up the whole swag and certificate thing, where does this 5-day intensive actually fit into the bigger world of AI education? How does it stack up against the other big names out there? Well, if you look at the whole landscape, you see these different paths. Google's paid courses, for example, they're usually fantastic for beginners who need a good high-level introduction. Microsoft, on the other hand, tends to focus on tech professionals who are already using its Azure platform. And then you have Coursera, which often caters to developers who want to dive really deep into the technical stuff. So where does our free 5-day course fit into all this? Well, it's a perfect, no-cost entry point into that Google beginner path. It gives you a real taste of hands-on, practical AI development, but without the financial commitment of a full certificate program. And that, right there, is a serious value proposition. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, right? We've separated the marketing hype from the cold, hard facts. So let's boil it all down to the key takeaways that'll help you decide what your next move should be. So here's the bottom line. This course is the real deal. It's a high-value, totally free chance to learn from Google experts. But you've got to manage your expectations. The free swag is really a prize for the top 10 winners. And what you earn is a digital completion badge, not a formal Google career certificate. Think of it as a fantastic practical introduction to AI agents, just not a replacement for a deep technical certification. So even when you push all the hype aside, the reality of this offer is still pretty compelling. It's a free, hands-on course from Google that can teach you real, valuable skills. Now you have the full picture. You can make an informed choice. So is this going to be your first step into the world of AI? The decision is yours.